everybody, it's Tyler checking in here at the Lakeshore Qualifier. I'm here with team number 93, the new Apple Core. I'm here with Ryan, Drew, and Henry, and this is actually the team that I used to be part of in high school, so very excited to check back in and see what this team is doing. They got a really neat robot this year. Of course, we're going through the intake that they have, Spindexer, turreted shooter, all this and more coming up on Behind the Bumpers.
Giving you a voice.
Making it loud our own way.
Welcome to the fun.
We would like to thank our friends at Stryker for supporting fun so we can continue to make content for you. Stryker makes some of the most revolutionary medical equipment and is a big supporter of FIRST and its participants. If you are looking for an internship or career that supports you being in FIRST, check out careers.stryker.com to learn more. If your team or organization is hosting an off-season event, did you know you can stream it right here on FIRST Updates Now for free? Events that stream on FIRST Updates Now receive an additional 25 to 100% additional viewership because we help you promote your event on a large platform. If you're interested, reach out to us on any of our social platforms, on Discord, or send us an email at admin@firstupdatesnow.com. Let's get your off-season event streaming on FIRST Updates Now. Hurry, dates are booking fast, and we take first come, first serve for all our events.
So starting out here, you're going to run us through your intake, so talk to me a little bit about it. And of course, this is a new 2021 robot,
yes.
So interested to hear about some of the things that you've modified or made better this year as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So last year we had a very boxy design, and the only way we could intake power cells was through a very small, probably 8-inch hole that was probably about from here to here. So this year we decided to go with the over-the-bumper intake system so that we could have more flexibility while getting balls, especially in like tighter spots, and just better overall around the field. And we had to add this bit here so that we could have more rigidity to get it back up,
Sure.
and to assist our solenoids. But yeah, we're pretty happy with it this year, and yeah.
So talk to me a little about on the intake here. You guys went with a lot of compliant wheels for it, right? Mm-hmm. And then got this polycarb here. So robots might slam into you. Is that really the whole point of wanting to bring it back up a lot?
Yeah, so and especially like right at the start of the match when we have to be within the frame perimeter.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And in a match earlier today, there was a bot playing some pretty heavy defense on us. So when we were trying to push back, then we had to, make sure we didn't damage our collator.
Well, speaking about that, yeah, that's actually a great transition into the collator here, as you call it. So I'm really interested to hear more about what you have for this. And Drew's going to be talking a little bit more about what went into this. Something I'm really interested to hear about, by the way, is that we kind of see teams go a couple of routes. Either they could do kind of the balls nestle in or a very open one as well. So interested to hear more about why you chose this type of design.
Yeah, so just starting with what we had last year. Last year we had pretty much a belt-fed system, so that way we would have belts that would lead up from our intake up to our shooter, which wasn't really the best solution because that led to a lot of situations where you'd be feeding the balls in, and then in order to shoot, you'd have to wait a while for those balls to all feed in. Compared with this one, the balls could be wherever. You can still shoot almost on the fly. And we also decided this year to do with one where the balls all nest in. So that way our shooting times are consistent. So that way revving up is just a lot easier since our timings are going to be mostly consistent.
Can we see a couple power cells come in here? We'll kind of see how those nestle in as well.
Good.
So this is continually moving while you're intaking, is that right? Okay, so then that's how you make sure you get that empty space. What happens if it's already full and a ball's kind of just stable up here? Does it actually wait to fall in?
It just floats around until eventually there's an open slot.
Sure, that makes sense. And you guys have, of course, a kicker that kind of gets it up into your shooter. Talk to me a little bit more about that.
We actually do not. We used to have one on the spot, but then when there was some testing that was done with it, we decided to then remove it. Instead, we already had these in place. We have these shooter intake wheels in the center. You can kind of see these ones right here. There's another one on the other side. And pretty much what those did is that with those, we used to have that kicker, and the plain wheels have these grab the ball to then bring it up to the shooter and shoot it out. But we then discovered that the kicker was ineffective, and this entire platform with the shooter on got lowered, and now these wheels just pick up the ball directly out of the collator and shoot it that way.
Well, that's a good transition to go into Henry. He's going to be talking about your shooter. Love to hear more about the turret and also choice of wheels as well, too. How did you structure your flywheel, trying to get the right weight for that and weighing that out in regards to your motors and how those speed up, too?
Yeah, our biggest goal for this year was just to have a lot of versatility with our shooter.
Yeah.
So something cool that we can do is we can go both left and right and up and down with the hood, and then obviously we can vary our motor speed so we can shoot from a lot of different places. And that's really helped us so that we don't have to be confined to certain set points, so we can actually just run from anywhere, and then our motor speed and our hood all account for that with an algorithm that our software team wrote. So we can also shoot from really far away and really close up, just depending on what we want, which is really, really helpful.
Is the limelight that you have on here, is this also determining the hood angle as well, or what kind of feedback are you actually getting from the limelight?
From the limelight, we just center our turntable with the shooter, or with the target, sorry. And then we also get our distance, and so then we can determine our motor speed and our hood angle.
Makes sense. And I do also want to ask about this camera as well, too. What does actually this mean? Because a lot of times we see teams that's more angled down to see like the power cells on the floor, but yours is angled a little bit up. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, we just like seeing the entire field.
Oh, sure.
And so then we can have a greater grasp on where we're going.
Well, Team 93, once again, New Apple Core coming out of Appleton, Wisconsin. My old team, so excited to talk with you guys again. I just want to say it's amazing to see how far this team has come. This is a phenomenal robot, so can't wait to see how it competes here at the qualifying event and, of course, in future events as well. Thanks for taking the time, guys.
Thank you.
We would like to thank our friends at Stryker for supporting this video. Stryker is looking for current and future FIRST alumni to join their internship program, and FIRST mentors who are looking for a great career with a company who actually supports their FIRST journey. Go to careers.stryker.com to learn more. You can also directly support Fun by joining Fun Nation. Click the join button, and just for a few bucks a month, you'll unlock special perks and directly support us so we can keep making great content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date on our new videos. Keep the conversation going and provide your input to our content. Watch our live shows at twitch.tv/firstupdatesnow. Join our Discord at discord.gg/firstupdatesnow. And check out Fun FTC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and First Updates Now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.